Welcome to Save the Singles platform. My name still remains Prophetess Happiness Michael Ebube. In today's topic, we're going to be talking about when to know he's over in a relationship. I want all the singles to come close as we discuss this matter. It is very important to every single to know as you're embarking on the journey of a relationship, sometimes you will have the red light. Understand it when the voice is not there. Understand when you have been given a red card that you should check out of this relationship. Don't want to force it. Don't want to put all your energy into it. So you have to know when it's over. Now, I'm sure some of you may ask the question, how do I know that he's no longer interested? You will see it with actions, especially the men. Men have upgraded. You see, they have updates and they have upgraded. In the position where men are now, some of them will hardly tell you they don't want it anymore, but you will see the red lights. Now, these are some of the red lights you're going to see. The signal you're going to see, the information you're going to see. You will discover that excuses comes in. When I said when it's over, knowing when it's over, it simply means at the very beginning, things were going on well. The love was there, the care was there, everything was right in there for you. It calls you time to time to check on you. He asks you if you have eaten, he cares for you, then he's interested with what you are doing. Whenever you see those things dropped, the care drops, the love he had for you dropped, is a question mark. Now, a relationship is to understand a person, is for the two spouses to understand themselves and come into a conclusion if they can dwell together. Relationship was supposed to lead to somewhere. Relationship is not a full stop. It's not the end of your journey. It's the beginning of your journey to the destination. Some call it dating. Some call it a relationship, and so forth and so on. Whenever you see excuses start coming in, excuses from what the person was doing before, that excuses start coming in, know that is a symbol of it's over. That tells you that this thing is running to an end. Some of us will want to try our best when those excuses comes up. But what a lot of people do is to fit the excuses. When the person says, "Oh, I was so busy. Do you know work? Today was work. So I didn't have time to call you." Okay. Tomorrow again, work. I didn't have time to call you. The person is still working in the same place, still doing the same thing. His boss has not been changed. He has not been changed to a new office. And he was having time to call you before when the relationship started. But right now, he doesn't have time again. It is a red card for you. So you have to know that this relationship is over. When a person starts complaining and like, okay, I'll call you back. I'm in the meeting. And you're truly sure that he's no longer in a meeting, he's not in a meeting, and you can't really give a solid yes to it, know that this relationship is about checking out. And sometimes you want to give an excuse for the person. Maybe somebody draw your attention to it and said, have you discovered that your person, your friend, your spouse is saying this? He has been complaining of work. This time, he has not been taking your calls anymore and all that. And you're like, oh, it is work. The work has been so healthy. It has always been in a meeting. You are helping the person to give the excuse for yourself so that you keep on staying there. It is for you to draw yourself into a notice that this person cannot just tell you. Some of them are afraid to tell you. A lot of them don't want to say it. They feel that you are matured enough to understand the word matured enough. So they feel you are matured enough to understand the signs. The number 2 excuses is about the care. Before, he used to care for you like like for, if it is a woman, we're like, have you done your hair this weekend? You need to go and do your hair. You're supposed to do this. Have you eaten? Have you done this? So you discover that the person started giving you an excuse. And like, you have not even asked me. So he turned the table around. He's expecting you to be asking him about if he has eaten. Have you barbed your hair? Have you done this? Have you done that? No, it is a checkout. So you have to know. Now, why I'm focusing on the ladies is because you do the positioning. It's a man that comes after you. So mostly it is the women that get the heat of this matter that doesn't always understand because of what they want. So the women don't always understand this checkout card. They don't understand the red card. They just feel that they can make it work. When a man starts giving you excuses, it is because he does not want to hurt you by his words. So he's simply telling you, I am done with this relationship. I can't stay with you. I can't cope with you. I can't live with you. He has checked it out and he knows that he cannot really cope with you. So he's giving you some signs for you to go, and you're still there hanging around. Sometime before, at the early stage of your relationship, when he takes you out, he will buy you food, pull up a seat for you, and you sit. Now, he does not do all that again. He will tell you he doesn't have money for you to go out. Guess what you want to do? You want to be a volunteer to bring out the money. And you go out there, you bring out the money for him to pay, you squeeze out the money into his purse before he gets to the restaurant or to the eateries. Then when he finishes eating, he pays the money on your behalf. Remember, when he was chasing you, he was able to get money. And that money, that source of income has not run dry. So he's telling you that right now, he is tired. He can really stay with you. Maybe he has already gotten another person. You're trying to compete with the next person that he's trying to make his choice. And maybe that person has already been his choice person, and you're trying to force yourself into that relationship. I want to beg of you, loved one, I want to beg of you. You need to understand when it is over in a relationship. When these excuses start coming, you have to know it is a time for you to go your own way peacefully, happily, joyfully, without getting yourself worked up, without killing yourself into the relationship that is already over. It takes a whole lot of strength from you to cry over, to talk about it. Can we please talk? And he said there is nothing to talk about. Another signal you're going to get to know that the relationship is over is when you are asking the questions to your spouse. Where is this relationship leading us to? Then the person said, let's work on ourselves. Hey, when a person starts telling you we need to work on ourselves, it simply means this relationship is not going anywhere. Let's work on ourselves. Let's understand ourselves. Then you discover it's already 2 years gone. You are still working on yourselves. It's already 1 year gone. You are still working on yourself. You are like, okay, please, can we talk? My dear, where is this relationship leading us to? And the person said, let's work on ourselves. There is a lot of things we need to work on. We just need to put things together. We got to make a change. We need to fit in. We need to understand each other. When a statement like that starts coming to you, after you guys have been, after maybe years gone or months gone, the person was saying, you are the best thing that ever happened to me. I can't do without you. Do you know, anytime you call me, I feel alive. I just understand that anytime we are together, I am back to life. I become this, I am that. Like you are his world. You are his word. That's where he lives. Without you, there is no water for him to drink. You are the water he drank or she drank. You are his lifespan. Then the person is not telling you, we need to work on ourselves. On ourselves. Or you need to work on your character. We need to fit in. Whenever you hear this statement, know the person has already taken a decision. a decision that he cannot stay with you. He might have seen you, oh, this man is a stingy man. I can't cope with him. So he's telling you already, I've opened my heart. There is a space for another person. I'm completely single. Anybody can come into my life. I can stay with you. Understand that signal. Understand that the person does not want you. In the process of the relationship is to learn each other. He might have learned and see that there is a weakness you have that he cannot cope. There is a weakness you have that she cannot cope with you. So he decided to check out. Please, when the person is telling you last card, know that the next card that is coming is check out. Understand those language. It is very, we are in a very, the person feel that you are learned, you are educated, so he does not want to pronounce it. He expects you to see the sign. For example, now if I'm walking in the midst of some guys, and I look at a person and said, fine boy, come here. Or I said, hello handsome, excuse me. A boy that stands there will know that I'm talking to him. I don't need to call the person name and say, excuse me, Kaios. I may not know his name. So I may not know his name, so I don't need to say so. When I'm in the middle of the people and I said, hello, handsome, excuse me, the boy knows I am talking to him. So when the guy is talking to you in the relationship, he does not need to pronounce the word, let's end it. Let us go our different ways. When he's showing you the sign, he has already said, hello, handsome, excuse me. It still means the same thing by calling your name and said, oh, hello, Matthew, excuse me. Hello, Kaios, excuse me. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. So if he doesn't call your name, does not mean he has not passed his message. He has passed his message. Come or go, he's the message. So you need to understand this message because we are all learned. You don't need the person to pronounce it. Okay, for example, now, he has stopped giving you money. He has stopped dropping you off in the office. For some of you used to go to work together. Then whenever he's ready, he comes around, pick you and drop you. Then in a few days' time, he's giving you an excuse. Oh, I left early. I needed to catch up in the office on time. Oh, I'm not going to close early. I have some job to do in the office. He has already tells you his mind. He has already passed this message. It is for you to be able to pack your luggages, pack your bags, and move on with your life. Maybe both of you were not meant to be together. There is no need of you crying. There's no need of you staying over. There's no need of you trying to work out things. Sometimes people that have made up their mind, and they cannot go back to it. So no matter the years, the time you invest, it may just be for nothing. Sometimes for men, you have to know when it's over if you are a man. When a woman starts giving you an excuses, I will come today. Oh, my mommy was down, so I needed to go and take care of her. Then tomorrow you book the next appointment and he told you, oh, I slept off. And sometimes you called her and she didn't pick your, the phone was in the back. This were not happening before. Before now, she was the one complaining, oh, I've been calling you 2-3 times today. You did not pick my call. At this point in time, he's telling you the phone was in the back. Last week, the phone was in the back. Next week, the phone was in the back. I was quite in the noisy place. Can we do video call? No, I'm right now with my pastor. I'm right with my boss. They give you some excuses in life that you cannot really tell. And you try for you to work out things, to talk things over, and the person is telling you one excuses or the other. You have to know that this relationship is not going to work. Then, at the end of the day, it boils down to fights. A little things you are doing end up in fight. Whenever you see an argument coming so suddenly, in a very little things, argument is coming in a very cheap things, argument is coming in. Every time argument is coming in, the girl is telling, oh, you didn't pull a chair for me to sit down. Oh, you didn't open the car for me to enter. You have been doing this. You are no longer doing that again. When argument and fight is coming in so much, know that the thing is on the dying part. You need to start looking for an exit way, an entrance road to your house. Try locate the way where you entered from. Try and locate the way, trace the road so that you can make a return. Know that he's no longer working. It's not convenient. Go for a while. Leave the relationship. Try and end it peacefully, so that if there are minds that need to reset, if God wants both of you to be together, then you can mind can be reset. Somebody will miss somebody and say, oh, if this person was here now, okay, he would have done this for me. Oh, she was actually my help. He was actually the help of my destiny. Okay, do you know, since he left, I've really missed this part of him. Just try and live at that time where the toxic, the storm is becoming too much. Too much. Somebody might have done your birthday before, and your birthday, he was carrying it all over in his head, and the second time he forgot it. He forgot your birthday. You should know that this relationship is dying. So please try as a single person, when this red light is coming, pick those red lights. Don't tell me he didn't say it. No, he would have just, he should be man enough to say it, that he does not want me. He does not want to say it, but he has already put it in the language that you should understand. So my words to you today as a single person is understand it. She should be bold enough to tell me that, okay, she has gotten another man. No, she's not going to tell you. The highest she's going to do at the end of the day is that you come and meet that man, so that you will understand that she's into another relationship. She's answering a call and she's going to the bathroom, and you're asking, who is that? She cannot really explain. You should know that you are having another person contesting with you. At this point in time, know that your stand in that relationship is a plus or minus. It's no longer a yes thing. So I want to speak to all the singles. Understand the sign and check out on time. When they said it is over, knowing when it's over, understand when it is over, get the signal, get the red light, and move on with your life. God will always position the right person next for you. You don't even know the next person that is coming may be the best person. So I hope that this, my short explanation, often fights, often misunderstanding, the things that were not there, things that you were not quarreling about before you begin to quarrel about it, start brainstorming, a lot of changes you need to change over this, change over that. They begin to count so many things that you had to change. And perhaps they may not have one. Know that the relationship is already on checkout. And I really want you to understand and move on when it comes to a time like this. I pray this short message of mine, this point of mine, will be able to help you, and not for you to ask further questions. You don't need to run to 10 people and ask, what will I do? What should I do? How will I know? No. With all my explanation today, you should be able to know. Often quarrel, we need to change, we need to work on things. Whenever you hear those statements, I was too busy, excuses. When excuses is much, know that they are telling you bye-bye. So try and wave back and go home. Don't allow you to get to the point of beating, or to the point of you disgracing yourself in the eateries or in the hotel or anywhere. When you see those signs, please just move on your own, and tell the person, thank you for banking with us. You can go your way and I can go mine. I pray that this message help you change your life, and not allow you to pass thousands of a broken heart, thousands of heartbreak. Beautiful, thousands of heartbreak. Just know that you carry your heart without breaking it. In bulk, the way you took it there, carry it the same way and go back home, and without any pains or sorrow. God helped you and makes you navigate your way well I wish you a successful relationship that will lead to marriage, or will lead for both of you staying together. Anywhere you are all over the world watching me, God is going to give you a successful relationship. This is Save the Singles program. You will always hear from me. I'm standing here as your mentor. I may not be able to help everyone, but for you that hear me, my duty here is to be your role model and to help you cross to get it right. I'm more interested of a happy marriage and a peaceful home. And I pray that the Lord will do that for you. God bless you and stay blessed.